Wrong button. Wrong button. Dude, I canceled the skill, but it didn't work. So my LMG PVE build, but before we go into the actual build, let's just check the specialization first. So once again, I'm playing sharpshooter, nothing new there. 25 headshot damage, reload speed, which in this case doesn't matter. Accuracy, which is super good for LMGs, since they get better reticle spread over time. And yeah, further stability, which is really good. And that's basically the main reason why we go sharpshooter. You could go demolitionist for 15 LMG damage, which is good as well, which have the armor kit with weapon handling. I don't want to depend on armor kit though, so yeah. So with that out of the way, let's just go through the build. So it's another 7-7 or 5-7-7. These two 7 are the most important, and you don't want to go over 5. So yeah, 5-7-7. So yeah, we go 7 defensive for unstoppable force. We go 7 utility for on the ropes. And then yeah, after we got 7-7, we just take the rest into 5. So the guns I'm using here is actually, I'm using a lullaby or sweet dreams. I just upgraded mine, and yeah, lullaby looks way cooler than sweet dreams, so that's what I went with. And the reason we use lullaby is for the holster talent. While equipped, dodging reloads 25 of your current weapon's magazine. And when you are using an LMG, like M60, M249 or MK46, you have a big mag, 100 mag. So every time I roll, I will get 25 bullets back. So I'm never reloading in PvE, which is great. And then we can combine the rolling as well with stop, drop, and roll. While equipped, rolling removes burning, bleed, and poison. I mean, this is not too important though, but it's still like nice synergy. Just thought I would mention that. But yeah, looking at the M249, which I prefer over M60. M60 is better on paper, but M249 have better accuracy. And yeah, accuracy to me, it's really important. Because I want to have a tight reticle spread so I can, yeah, so the shots actually go exactly where I aim. So unhinged, really good talent, 25 weapon damage all the time, but you lose 35 weapon handling, so that's why I want to go get accuracy everywhere we can. You can use Optimist. Let's see if I can find one. Optimist, right? And then you keep your ammo around between like 30 to 40. So you just shoot down to like 5-10 bullets, then you just roll, you get 25 ammo, you just shoot the gun, and then when you almost have to reload, you just roll. Yeah, you just kill NPCs and roll, and you would get a lot of weapon damage from Optimist, and you never have to reload anyway, right? And then maybe, yeah, you can use the M60 because you don't lose the weapon handling. But right now, I do prefer unhinged. So optimized, which gives you reload speed, weapon swap speed, stability, and most importantly, accuracy. That's why we go that. Fair talent, not that important. Can I protect the reload? I guess it's a talent I like. And then just stop, drop, and roll, as I just showed. So we actually, for this one, we're still using a Fenris chest piece for, yeah, damage to elite or hardened. But this one, it's not all focused on to damage to elite, but that's something you can choose yourself. If you do a lot of content which have a lot of elites, obviously it's stacking damage to elite, it's amazing. But if you do some content that don't have damage to, that don't have elites, then it's good to not have everything into damage to elite, right? Which means like on the gloves and on the holster, you would like to go precise or devastating, right? But I do a lot of dark zones, so I do have damage to elite. And yeah, you can see I have 3 Gila Guard. That's because Gila Guard, as I said many times, it's a really good brand set for mod slots and a lot of attributes. The 2 and 3 piece, not that impressive, at least not for now, because we don't use pulse, but armor it's really good. So let's just go through this from the beginning. The mask with health and damage to elite, just having the health here for the blue, obviously. Health is not that important for this build. I mean, it's good to have. I mean, I take it over nothing, right? Damage to elite talent. So this mask gives us a lot of damage to elite, and yeah, damage to elite is a multiplicative stat, which means, yeah, it's super good for elites because it's not additive like most of the other stuff. Fenris, assault rifle damage doesn't matter. We use the Fenris chest piece to get 2 talents because this is the only one that gives you an active and a passive on chest. So yeah, hardened hair, you could go damage to elite like hard hitting as I said if you want to put everything there, but I think this is the only chest that works well for me that I have, or at least that I want to use for this build. But no, actually you can use this one, I guess. Yeah, I could use this one instead, but yeah, 2 different versions. You can stack damage to elite everywhere, or you can get some armor. I chose to get some armor for this one, but that's up to you. So bonus armor, really big one here with headshot damage and weapon damage. And since we have unstoppable force, all the armor we have gives us more damage as well. So it feels a bit more beneficial to go that way. Hardened and a utility system onslaught. And I don't have, like, this is the only one I have for LMG. But this one I got in level 30 Dark Zone, and god is it amazing though. 243 chem launcher skill power and 4 LMG damage. So a really good one. Probably the best I got at level 30 Dark Zone, right? So that's what I use there. Check the holster. Cooldown reduction, I would like that to be skill power, but that's what I have with hard hitting. And then I have a total armor 5.5 as I showed before. I could just swap, like my armor is 273k. Since I have a lot of armor, this one will be better though, but just using, I guess in this slot I can't actually use that. So yeah, this is actually really good to have here if you have a generic one with armor, because yeah, we can't get armor in a utility slot otherwise, right? So that's really good. But yeah, I would most likely, if I don't do Dark Zone, I would use this one instead with headshot damage. Or if you prefer weapon damage, which is, yeah, just more beneficial, to be honest, if you don't go for headshots. But I feel like LMG, I tried to go for a lot of headshots, and yeah, it's not that hard for me personally, I feel like. But otherwise you could go devastating. Backpack, we're using a Petrov one. Low skill power, low cooldown reduction. I mean, it's 4 attributes, so they're gonna be low though, but you want those 2 to be low. We just have them there to get up to 7 utility. Weapon damage 3.5. I wish that was higher, but I haven't gotten that many Petrov backpacks with the right rolls. Health, would like that to be bonus armor because yeah, with unstoppable force, and I'm not playing berserk, so I don't see really any health value here, to be honest. On the ropes and hardened, that's great. If you want to go full damage to elite, yeah, you get hard hitting instead of hardened, right? But you gotta work with what you have. So this one doesn't have any mod slots at all because it's a Petrov, so you have to have 4 attributes instead. So we can't use any system mod slots there, but since I don't really have any good ones for LMG, it doesn't matter. Then we have the gloves. The gloves here with health and LMG and hard hitting. I think I have a better glove here, but I wanted to use the one with damage to elite. But let's see, I have a few. Yeah, this one would be better instead. Most likely, I actually use this one instead. But I just wanted to show off this one with damage to elite. But let's just keep this equipped because this one is a perfect example of what I want to have. Lower health and the rest into LMG damage. We get 8% still from that one with 2 attributes, which is really good. And then the talent here precise. You could use devastating with weapon damage, or if you want to focus on damage to elite, you use hard hitting. And then this one have a utility one, since we have to take that one there, so we get 577 again. But yeah, that's what I use there. And then another Gila, defensive protocol mod slot, and another utility mod slot, and I go damage to armor there because I don't have anything else for LMG. But this one is a defensive one, so you could use if you don't have a good generic mod, don't worry, like just go bonus armor. I don't think this particular slot actually gives you percentage wise. Yeah, it does. I'm dumb. Just use this one and it gives you like really good amount of armor. But yeah, that's basically this build, right? So I guess it's not gonna be too impressive with damage to elite now, since yeah, we have some armor, and I could possibly swap the damage to armor as well to armor. Maybe I should do that actually. Like, it is a good mod here for damage, but I feel like this one is more armor focused, at least how I put it together right now. But that's just personal preference. You can do however you like. So yeah, 286k. And then of course our damage are gonna be a bit lower, but unstoppable force with that armor, that's really nice. So M249, no crit chance, it just focused on weapon damage. High headshot damage because sharpshooter and precise. And that's why we don't have too much weapon damage here, but 32% all weapon damage bonus and 22 LMG damage. Since we didn't go damage to elite everywhere, we have 83. But it's still good though. If you, yeah, as I said, you can focus all on damage to elite if you want to. But I would most likely do that for Dark Zone. Like heroics and stuff, they have a lot of red and purple. So having a mix of damage to elite and on the gloves, like on the gloves and the holster, you just go devastating or precise is what I would recommend. And since we are using on the ropes, we need to have our cooldowns we need to have our skills on cooldown, and yeah, chem launcher is the way to go. Since I don't have skill power right now on the holster because I have the wrong equipped, I guess we just can equip the other one. Because, yeah, we don't want to put everything in the same basket, right? So we just swap this up quick here on the fly. One take Andy, by the way. Where did it go? Where did it go? What am I looking for? Damage to armor. No, total armor. Yeah. Then we go back to the skills. Because we have this amazing gear mod here, which is gonna make it easier for us to unlock chem launcher. So we should be able to equip that one. So what's my actual skill power for this one? Can I see that? Where do I see the skill power? I don't even know. Maybe here. I probably have to go. I have to go to the stats then. I see. So my chem launcher skill power is 1224, which is pretty good. Like I have 1000 skill power otherwise. So like having a few of those mods that would help you greatly. But anyway, so I have 7 ammo for chem launcher, which is really good because as soon as you use one chem launcher, then one charge will, yeah, it will be on cooldown and recharge, right? Which means on the ropes actually works because, yeah, it acts like the skill is on cooldown because, yeah, one charge is. So perfect with the on the ropes. Then, yeah, I use Hive with the booster. Just put it down, destroy it, and yeah, good for on the ropes. Otherwise, I mean, you could use EMP pulse as well, but I think Hive personally is just the best because you get the weapon handling, movement speed. But Pulse EMP, I guess, if you just want to use it and just have a skill on cooldown, that's the way to go. And yeah, you could use a M60 as well. I really like the lullaby combo with LMG because you never reload, you just roll. So I like to use the lullaby for a lot of builds, especially in PvE, right? In PvP, not that impressive. But yeah, that's basically this LMG build for PvE. I would still recommend the AR though, but I like to swap my builds out and play different stuff. And yeah, people have been asking for this one, so I thought I would just show it. And I guess worth noting, you can use a Petrov chest instead of Fenris. Like it's not the biggest deal if you can't do that. So just take Fenris chest piece here, and you could go something else on the backpack, like a Gilla backpack, and then you probably opens up for a Alps glove here as well, or like Jarl. But Alps is good because it does have a utility mod slot and high attributes here. And of course you can get a passive. They are rare to get though, but you could do something like that. Anyway, that's all for this build video. And yeah, if you are interested in more builds, guides, or Division 2 videos in general, just make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one. Yeah, it's this one. Isn't this one annoying? So we need to make sure that the leader doesn't feed like a scrub.
Reinforcements incoming.
Okay, what happened there?
Agents using a med pack.
Why does it feel like they got so tanky? Literally so slow when they hide. Just push me, guys. Be aggressive. They're just all fucking hiding. Dude, what is this one, man? He's hiding.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Wrong button. Wrong button. Dude, I canceled the skill, but it didn't work. That's something I'm really annoyed with. That you have to hold the button so long for canceling the skill. Suppressed. Almost have to kill myself, otherwise like it takes so long to aim. Because if I aim at him, I'm not gonna push. So now we defend, so that's one. That's half the one done, right? Not beaming them. Aim too bad.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Where's he coming here? Stop hiding, come and fight me. Was kinda fast but kinda slow.
Supply room access unlocked.
Because they're hiding so much, they're just running, right? And sitting behind cover. If they could instantly ADS me, like, it would be so much faster. Like, I really don't like what is it called? The suppressing with LMGs. I wish you could choose yourself if you want it to work or not. It's a shame I can't sell this. Just for opening.